Hey, what's going on, y'all? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what?
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
We got him.
I'm playing some traffic. Don't play with me, ho. This shit gon' get graphic. They say that I'm the blueprint, yeah, they calling me schematic.
Y'all already know the deal. Make sure that you're checking out patreon.com/AdrianExpression. I will be putting up a new podcast episode on Tuesday, which will be tomorrow, hopefully, depending on when you're watching this. I guess it just depends on when I release this video. But yeah, make sure you check that out. So anyway, let's talk, right? Because the last video I did, I think I was just talking about like Kelsey's testimony or something. And the fact that Megan's bodyguard went missing. It was a whole bunch of stuff. But I made that video before Christmas and everything, and I told y'all, I was like, that's the last video y'all gonna get from me until after Christmas. And that was it. So while I'm over there, you know, getting my holiday spirit on, getting my Christmas motherfucking spirit on, bitch, I'm seeing that Tory Lanez was found guilty on all 3 charges. All right, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm about to do my dance. Snap your fingers and do your step. You can do it all by yourself. And that's exactly what Tory is going to be doing by himself. He's going to be doing the 2-step in his cell by his goddamn self. Now, I saw a lot of y'all, I saw somebody ask Tory Lanez what he got for Christmas. Y'all are just, you already know what he got for Christmas. He got Miss Trunchbull's motherfucking chokey. He got Trunchbull's chokey. Now, apparently, when the verdict was read and when they said, hey, guess what, you're guilty on all counts, apparently in the courtroom, Tory's family, Tory's father, got up and they started screaming, talking about this is an injustice, blah, 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 whatever. Now, I want to show you this picture of Tory Lanez's father. Now, I had to write this shit down because I was like, I don't want to forget this shit. I said that Tory's father dresses like an Atlanta butch queen with a Nissan Altima, and I'm just like, yo. And there's no shade because I'm literally an Atlanta butch queen with a Nissan, but I'm just like, girl, if I can recognize game, I recognize you are out here, and it's not even like I think butch queen would be too much. It's like it's like a, I don't know how, he's like one of the match for mask gays, but then you look at them, it's like, sis, you're not masked. Anyway, came out here dressing like the most ATL Atlantean that you ever done seen, and I did not say Atlantean, all right? Jason Momoa, Aquaman, is nowhere to be found. I said Atlantean. All right. Tory's father looked exactly like Tory. It's to the point where I thought that Tory's father was just Tory Lanez in a Santa Claus costume. This is what Tory Lanez's father, family, whatever had to say when the verdict came out.
It's not over. God does not lose. Never. And even though we've come to this juncture, trust me, you will see that our God does not fail.
This is not the
I know that this is wickedness.
God will not fail. He said he calls upon the heavens and the earth to, I guess, fix this whole entire situation. I'm just like, okay. People who walk around like that, I'm just like, why did y'all call upon the heavens and the earth while the trial was going on? Why did you call upon the heavens and the earth when Tory was walking around with a whole arsenal in his motherfucking hand? Like, why weren't y'all calling upon the heavens and the earth at that time? Y'all talking about God did not fail, and it's just like Sky Daddy don't need to be involved in all of y'all's like conversation. I don't know. It really made me think about when Tory Lanez put out this tweet talking about, look at this shit. I'm going to leave this here one more time. We're gonna read it again because now, he asked us to do this. This is what he asked us to do. I'm gonna leave this here one more time and watch how it ages. And we're seeing how it ages right now, how it aged right now. No weapon formed against me shall prosper, and every tongue that rises against me in judgment shall be condemned. And I'm just like, just keep saying it. Just keep saying it. Maybe you'll be convincing Hope, but you won't be convincing anybody else. Just because y'all keep saying this shit over and over, you call upon the heavens and the earth and da 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 da. Like, do y'all think y'all are mages? Y'all think y'all are wizards or something? Tory's still guilty. You're doing all this, and his sentencing is on January 27th. He's still guilty. You can call upon the grass. You can call upon the fucking worms that are fucking wobbling around in y'all brains and also in the dirt. No matter who you call, I don't care if you call Maroney. If you need a car, truck, or a van, who you gonna call? Call Maroney. You could call Stanley Steamer. Maybe they help you get the carpet cleaner. I don't care if you gotta do like Erica Badu and call Tyrone. It don't matter who you call, Tory is still going to be guilty. I mean, really, you sit and watch now and don't ever question the God I serve again. This is my last tweet, and yes, it definitely was your last tweet. It did not, by the way, Tory, it didn't age that well. Y'all had Tory Lanez's little sister out there talking about Rock Nation is trying to destroy my brother's reputation. This little girl, y'all feeding her shit to say to the camera. She don't know what's going on. Same for Tory Lanez's son, who, I mean, just carried in and out of court, in and out of court. Was he even in the courtroom? Y'all just carried him out for the cameras and shit. It was just motherfucking terrible. And speaking of Rock Nation, Torys Father was implying that, oh well, you know, it's Jay-Z's fault. Rock Nation tried to tear all this shit up, and it's just like, no shade, but the last thing I would ooh, let me see. All I'm saying is that the music industry would be over here defending abusers. Like, let's be real about that. Music industry labels and like shit, they would be here defending these abusers and these violent men. Like, they're not over here trying to make them go to jail or prison. Because obviously if that was the case, a lot of y'all favorite rappers would not be in the game. So like, for him to be talking about, oh, Rock Nation, these labels and Jay-Z and like, I promise y'all, making sure that abusers don't go to jail is probably within these labels' best interest, because it means that half y'all rosters would not be filled up. Like, let's be real about that shit. So I don't know what he talking about, Rock Nation and Jay-Z and all this bullshit. And real quick, I don't know who it was. I don't know if it was Tory Lanez mama or whoever it was, but somebody in that video that I just showed y'all was showing up to court with a Tweety Bird shirt on, and you know what I mean? Fuck the courts, fuck the white man court and all that shit, but at the same time, it's like, girl, I did not, I would not expect anything different from somebody who's showing up wearing Tweety Bird today, motherfuckers, today's court date. Like, I'm so sorry. The whole entire thing was an absolute fucking mess. And what's crazy is that I am very happy that this happened for Megan, so she don't even have to think about this man being in no space that she's in. Especially, you gonna be wandering around the fucking music industry as Megan Thee Stallion, like parties, studios, all type of shit, events, performances, all that type of shit. I'm so happy she ain't gonna have to worry about his ass even popping up or being there. But I think given everything that we seen Megan go through, given how she was literally ridiculed and people talk about, oh, but she lied, Tory never shot her. It's just like, if Tory lost this case or won this case, Megan's still gonna be dragged, right? Tory won the case, but now, obviously, I mean, like they've been saying, they say Megan lied on Tory, Megan over here locking up black men. You see how she's locking up the black men, getting all these black men locked up. But Tory Lanez lost the case. Now, if Tory Lanez won the case, it would have been a lose-lose for Megan anyway, just based off of the, you know, how the general public or how some of these niggas are treating her. It's well like, oh, well, she lied. It's just, either way, I feel like the misogyny is gonna jump out, right? But I'm just happy that that man is out my face. Like I told y'all from the beginning, I said, get this man out my face. Get this man out my face. Why would Megan why would Megan lie about something, about being shot? Why is it so surprising to see or to think that this man with a documented history of fucking violence, also, like I said, not even keeping in mind, not even talking about the fact that they still got to deal with that August shit. So it's like, why is it so shocking to think that a man with a documented history of fucking violence, it has been violent against Megan? Like, I have been saying from the fucking beginning, it's gonna be interesting to see which one of y'all if Megan's team cares about any of that shit, it's gonna be interesting to see which one of y'all, based off of if y'all get any cease and desist letters or whatever, like which one of y'all gonna, you know, turn it around and be like, oh, well, actually, no, Megan wasn't lying. No, y'all just stand up in it. Y'all was implying that Megan was lying this whole time. Like, stand up in it now, girl. Like, what's the team? I never thought, either way, I also said, it doesn't matter to me how this case ends up, whether Tory loses or wins this case. I still think he did that shit, period. So he could have won. I could have been coming to y'all with news that he won the fucking case, and I would still say this shit sucks because Tory did that shit, period. That's what I believe. Okay? But yeah, the whole entire, I'm so glad this shit is over. It's been 2 years in the making. We finally got Stonehenge teeth, 10 commandment tablet teeth out of here, and I could not be more elated. We're gonna check back in January 27th to see what the hell going on, to see what the sentence is looking like. But yeah, Megan should have never had to go through none of this shit. And that also goes for countless people, countless black women, countless black queers, countless, you know what I mean, who have to face violence like this, and also the ridicule and the chastisement like Megan had to go through as well. So yeah, that's the news. That's all the news. Love y'all so much. Thank you so much for tuning in, and make sure that you have a good goddamn evening.
Don't play with